Late August, 2022. I've returned to upstate New York in the Catskill regions. This is the place that it all started for me. The place that I first heard those howls and tree knocks so many years ago. It's been over a year since I've returned to this location, and I'm very excited to see what type of results I can come up with this time around. Upon arriving, I immediately unload my van and assemble my teepee. This will serve as the home base for the next 2 weeks while I conduct my cryptozoological investigation. I will be utilizing my drone in order to obtain aerial footage of the surrounding area. I will also mount a microphone to the top of a pole. This way, I should be able to monitor the sounds of the forest at any given time of day. Okay, so I'm here now, upstate New York. Okay, so I'm here now in upstate New York. It's about 10:45 p.m. I'm pretty tired. I was setting up camp all day. And I got the microphone up on the top of the TV pole. That will serve as my audio recording device for the next few days while I'm here doing this investigation. So far I haven't heard anything this evening as far as wildlife. My investigation is probably going to continue tomorrow when I'm more well rested and I can tinker with this new setup that I have now a little bit better. So more on that tomorrow. Welcome to an all-new episode of Out There with Cisco and Cricket. I'm here in upstate New York. Home base. It's raining. Got a little lightning and thunder. Maybe I can capture some now. Let's see. The first night of my investigation, the weather was very nice. It was in the mid-70s, even in the early morning hours. But now, the weather seems to have turned, and lightning storms and rainfall are all that I've been experiencing now. Okay, stay tuned. Have fire going because it was raining mostly today. and I didn't get anything done other than trying to stay dry. But now it seems to have stopped to a slow drizzle. Probably the animals are hunkered down as far as I could tell. And yeah, everything's pretty quiet. So I might just get an early night. Let's see what tomorrow brings. Okay. All right, well, I'm back in upstate New York, still here. Tonight is night number 4 of my Sasquatch investigation. The temperature is very moderate. It's going to get colder in a little while. The sun is right here. It's going to set behind the trees in about a half hour. Then it'll be completely dark soon after that. And right now I just want to make sure that I have all my batteries charged. I have all of my SD cards ready to go. My microphone's still posted up, facing towards the wood to get an audio recording of whatever might be out there tonight. And I'm pretty optimistic that we should be able to get some action. So no use wasting any more time. Let's get to it. All right, well, as you can see, it's raining again, and I'm out here in the woods. It's Labor Day. I guess around closing in on noon soon. It's still the morning, and it's actually a pretty nice day. The forest is pretty quiet. Everyone seems to be hunkered down. Really is just quiet. I might look around a little bit back here, about 10 acres behind me. Actually, this is where I heard the howling and the tree knocking. This is the only place that I've ever heard anything like that. So I came back here and wanted to focus a solid week exploring this area and doing night investigations. Right now, I'm on day 7, so it's been a full week, and I haven't heard anything, to be honest. So it's a bummer. But I'm going to be here for a few more days, hopefully, so there's still time. I'm patient, stay put, just like anything else, repetition. Repetition, repetition, repetition. I'm going to keep doing it over and over and over again until I hear what I heard that first time. Sasquatch howl and tree knocks. This time I'm going to record it. That's the plan. The rain creates a nice ambiance, and I enjoy being out here. So I'm going to stay out here. As it rains, there's an entire family of deer grazing in the field. It's remarkable to see that even with the intense elements, some animals are not discouraged from socializing. I can't help but wonder what a Bigfoot might be doing on a day like today. Does it utilize this as an opportunity to travel, or does it hunker down and hide with all the other animals? I can't know for sure. And this intrigue is what keeps investigations like mine going. At night, I managed to obtain a few isolated recordings of coyotes howling in the distance. But other than these recordings, there was not much wildlife that I heard of. Alright, well, today is day 8 that I've been here camping. It's been 2 days straight of rain. You can probably hear the pitter-patter now. Sounds like it's stopping. Right on cue, of course. As soon as I bring it up and I start recording, it's gonna stop. But no, it's supposed to be on and off all day. Then hopefully tomorrow the rain subsides a little bit. Once it gets sunny and dry, I think that my time up here for the summer is going to come to a close. That always makes me sad. It's a little bittersweet because I haven't slept in a normal bed in a little bit. Hair's messed up. I got to shave. Just a lot of things that I feel like I need to do to feel like a civilized human being, get back to things. What I do have now is some footage and some audio recordings that I hope to go over to put together at least one episode of this show. And some plans, perhaps, for the autumn. There should be a nice autumn this year, and autumn is a great time to go out camping, and if you're looking for Bigfoot especially, a lot of sightings around this time of year. Especially, I'm actually pretty bummed out, not gonna lie. It's been a fun trip, but I'm pretty bummed out that I didn't find anything, that I didn't hear anything. But it's okay, I can't let it discourage you. Obviously, this is the nature of the beast, and you just gotta keep rolling with the punches. Really been enjoying my time here, and I always do. So, taking some time to just enjoy the fire, and sometimes even read a book, or do some writing, or just watch a movie. It's important. And that's at those times when people have encounters with Sasquatch. That's when they hear Sasquatch, when they see Sasquatch, when they're camping. It's not when they're really looking for the guy. So, if you ask me, this is what it's all about. I'm implementing a tried and true strategy. Patience. You sit back and you wait, and like with all things, good things will come to you. Hopefully. Like the sunlight. Warmth and the good weather. It's right around the corner. I know, at any minute now. So that's it. That's all I got for today. Alright, well, it is technically Monday again. I've been here since Sunday night. Obviously, now it's only 12:30, so it's the early morning. A Monday, and it's quiet, and it's been drizzling a little bit, which is why I have the fire going. And it's been very quiet. I haven't heard any Sasquatch No coyotes, no owls. The last 2 days I didn't even make any entries because a neighbor who owns the property next door decided to come up and celebrate because it's Labor Day weekend. Actually, it's Labor Day right now, so happy Labor Day. Honestly, don't feel much like looking for Sasquatch right now. 7 days in a row will do that to you. It's easy to get discouraged. I'll be up for a little while longer. Who knows, maybe I could run the microphone for a little bit and catch something. But it seems pretty quiet tonight, so I'm going to say probably not. But there's always a chance, so staying hopeful. Okay. Upstate New York. Today's day 8 of this current Sasquatch investigation. 8 consecutive days, if you could believe it. They seem to have flown by. So far, I've been having a fun time. But I'll tell you what, today, right now, is the first time in over 48 hours that it actually stopped raining, and it seems like the sun's going to start coming out. In fact, it has started to come out, and everything's drying out, which is good. When it gets like this, it's nice because the wildlife starts returning, not just during the day, but also at nighttime especially. And that's promising. I only have maybe another night or two here tops before I have to go back home. And I'm really hoping that now that the weather's cleared up that I can hear something tonight. It's been, like I said, 8 days straight, so if I was going to hear something, I'm hoping it's going to be soon. I feel like I've been patient enough, and if I stay put long enough, my plan was to hear something. So closing in now on 9 or 10 days, and I'm still hopeful, but my time is running out. So I'm going to spend it the most time that I have now here in the woods. All right. It is an absolutely beautiful day today. Blue skies, big fluffy white clouds, nothing but sunlight. No more rain, thank God. Right now I believe it is day 10 of my expedition. It is coming to a close, maybe today, maybe tomorrow or the next day, but I will be wrapping up production on this expedition quite soon. But today I just can't help but be relieved that the weather has finally cleared up. Just look at it. This is what it looks like on any given day. Closing in at 11 o'clock. Yeah, and I'm loving it. Right here, first week of September is gone. And summer's coming to a close, but I'm enjoying every last bit of it. And I'm really glad that I took the time to take this trip today. Not today, this week, last week, this expedition, the last 10 days, however you want to call it. It's been a great time. And last night particularly, I got some great footage, and still no sign of the Sasquatch, but hey, that's just the game. Better luck next time. Okay, well, As you can see, I've worked up a little bit of a sweat. I was flying the drone a little bit, and the footage I got really is just going to serve as a way of illustrating the surrounding environment right now, the weather, the time of day, and pretty much just, what I'm dealing with here, looking for Sasquatch. It's a real nice day, still day 10 right now, or 11. I lost track. Today is Thursday. I think it's closing in maybe around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 1:30-ish, as you can tell from the sun. And I'm still having a blast. I'm still having a really good time here in upstate New York. The Catskills, small town called Hobart. Actually, technically I'm in South Courtright. And we're looking for Sasquatch. That's what I'm doing. Right now I'm just enjoying the teepee. It's great. Great way to enjoy nature. And makes for a good home base here in my cryptozoological expedition. So I'm going to get to it, maybe take a shower, change up, get ready for the night investigation, and see what tonight brings. I've maintained the microphone mounted on top of the pole, and I continue to utilize it on a nightly basis in the hopes that I can hear something in the distance and capture the recording. Well, as you can see from behind me, the teepee is finally taken down. I called it quits on this expedition for the summer. Right now it's September 9th, and I'm packing up and I'm heading back home to Pennsylvania. It's a pretty good trip, largely unsuccessful as most Sasquatch expeditions tend to be, but hey, you got to be out here, if you're going to have any chance of seeing anything. So I'm just enjoying the last bit of good weather, and once I head home I'll upload the footage, and I'll perhaps plan another trip in early October is what I'm thinking, so that maybe when I come back the leaves behind me will be a different color, the autumn colors, yellow, red, and orange, and that should be a pretty spectacular sight to see, and an entirely different experience, really. And that's really what it's all about, is when you're looking for Sasquatch, it's all about the experience, making sure you have a authentic time and a good time, and just find time in between there to investigate your passions. For me, it's Bigfoot. For you, it might be something else. But one thing's for sure, just make sure you get yourself out there. After 2 long weeks, I finally decide to call it quits. This was a good investigation, but it didn't turn up any results. I'm not discouraged, though. Trips like this are actually very successful in my mind, and gives me a lot of hope and motivation to continue moving forward. The search is ongoing.